Hi, this is Rainbow Harmony here to help you find balance and peace to live a more colorful life. And this is your personal reading. Thank you again so much for hitting me up for this reading. I've just been so thankful for all the support I've been receiving for my cause lately. And I definitely couldn't do it without you guys, so thank you again so much. What I'm hoping we can do here with this reading is kind of clear everything up for you. I know that you mentioned that you were on maternity leave. You're focusing on your business, and you're also considering moving homes, and you're just kind of wondering what the next step is and what's going on with all these signs that you've been seeing, which are pretty cool. I've actually had these similar signs appear to me at times in my life. I've done a lot of research on them, so I'm hoping I can help shed some light, but also we're going to see what my cards have to say and just see messages from spirit. So we're going to get into the current information, see what's going on in your current energy. We're going to see what energy is leaving your life and then what energy is coming in. Then we're going to look into the number sequences you've been seeing. Then we're actually going to look into the dream you had about winning the car, because I feel like that there's like some signs there. Dreams are just so powerful, and the messages there I feel like are important. And a lot of times I've had to consult other people to help interpret my dreams. My partner is actually an amazing dream interpreter. I wish he would come on the channel with me at some point or offer dream interpretations for you guys, because he is so good and it's incredible, but lately he just does it for me, I guess. But luckily I've been learning a lot from him. We're also going to see like the signs that you've been seeing in general, like all of them together. What do they mean? We're just going to see what the general message is there for you. And then the happy changes that are coming into your life. I feel that for you. I haven't even flipped the cards over yet, and I'm feeling that. So we're just gonna like see where this energy is headed, and I just really feel like all of this energy is obviously related to the birth that you're gonna be having in your life. But I feel like the birth is also a symbol, like a manifestation of this like amazing cultivation of energy that you've created. So first of all, it's like job well done. Like this is a huge time of celebration in your life. And I do feel like this sense of endings and beginnings here, but I mean, you're already getting the sun, which is like one of the most positive and beautiful cards in the entire tarot. So I'm really loving this card for you. Let's go ahead and look into your current energy and get started. So what I'm seeing here is definitely, even though you're like at a huge point in your pregnancy where you're just resting a lot, I'm seeing this need for you to start delegating. Like there's things that like need to move forward. I feel like more nesting is needed for this birth. And I also feel like there's some creativity and like some gifts that want to be explored in you, that you can use towards your business. The Three of Themes is so interesting. I see this swan and it makes me think that you've been leaving a difficult time behind. I also feel with this pregnancy, you could perhaps be getting even more clairvoyant. Maybe you've been seeing, I think that's why you've been seeing like the number signs and like the symbols and all of those things, because it's something that has to do with the pregnancy, and I feel like your child is going to be very clairvoyant and like totally an artist. I'm getting chills actually, so I feel like your child is going to be, I mean, it's part of you, so, but especially you're feeling like all this energy around your child, but it's very positive. All this energy is very positive in nature. It's overwhelming, but it's very positive. And we're going to look at the Three of Themes, and I'm going to read this to you because this is your current energy, very much where you're at right now. So this card right here reads, "This is a card that expresses the need to avoid agonizing over a decision. This decision is a matter of personal choice, so if it is something one desires to do, then one may proceed. If it is something not desired, then one may back away. The choice to proceed may be a leap of faith, and once it is made, one should not worry about the decision. Here the woman needs to decide if she will stay in this cottage, making repairs and cleaning it up to be a comfortable home, or if she should look elsewhere." So this totally has to do about that move you're considering, which that's kind of the feeling I was getting here. Evaluating the possibilities may be part of making a decision, considering which elements are appealing and which are objectionable. But don't overthink the matter. Here the woman stands at the threshold of the unknown, but whether she stays or leaves, whether she takes that first step or not, is a matter of choice. There may be a sense of sorrow or loss involved, something that has led up to this decision time, but this should not cloud the person's ultimate decision of whether or not to proceed. At present, the way is uncertain, but once that first step is taken, the way becomes clear. This card may appear in a reading for people who leave home for long periods of time or who are moving to a new location. So, yeah, I wanted to read that because it's like they see you, and like this reading I feel like is going to be very accurate for you. And I think it's a message that you need to spend time like daydreaming and visualizing and mood boarding what kind of home you want before moving forward. And I've been doing the same thing. Like I've been struggling with like decorating the house that I live in because I keep feeling like I want to go somewhere else or do something else. And so I've been daydreaming and mood boarding now kind of what I want next. And I feel like that's where you're at. Like you feel like you can't really make any major decisions to move forward in your home life right now, especially with this birth, and you're feeling kind of restless, but you're wanting now to move forward, to plan this move, and that's what needs to happen. And they're saying get creative, have fun with it. And this is actually something to stir up some energy in you. It's something you can do laying flat on your back. And Pinterest is awesome. I'm like one of those Pinterest ladies, I swear. But I actually upload most of my own photos to Pinterest, just saying. But yes, I love using Pinterest and posting like just idea boards. Like it's actually how I manifest. Kind of silly enough, it's how I manifest. Like I make all these mood boards for like what I want my future life to be like. And when I moved to LA, I made this huge mood board for that, and like everything came together. And so it's like a way for you to manifest. And also some of the travels I've been doing lately, I've been doing a lot of traveling, and I've been able to manifest that by making mood boards of all the places I've been wanting to go to. I made mood boards for like the job I wanted to start, so you can do this for your business. This is actually the mood board for my business. I show everybody it all the time because it's right here like by my altar. But this is the mood board I made for my business. And look, that's how I started Rainbow Harmony. This right here came, like, I just channeled all of these different, because I'm a word person, all of these different words that came through about like what I wanted to do for my fashion styling business. And this is how I decided like what was important to me. And I decided, you know what, I want to be an eco fashion stylist because I'm realizing like I want to use upcycled stuff, recycled things. So maybe you're confused about your business or your home and exactly what you want. And there's definitely some tools you can use in order to help figure out like how you're going to move forward here. But what needs to happen is something needs to be anchored into the 3D. And this is the first time I actually ever tried this, and it worked. Look at, I'm here right now, Rainbow Harmony. I have this business, it's thriving, it's growing. My fashion styling business is absolutely flying. I'm just so proud and so thankful, and that's why I'm like such a believer like in everything I'm teaching here at Rainbow Harmony about just how to move forward when it comes to starting a business, or just basically with your life, with yourself, like how to follow your path, how to be intentional with your energy, how to live a more colorful life. And I feel like for you, this business and this move is all about taking your life to the next level. It's all about wanting to just live in your potential and be surrounded by beauty, and to just really have that happy, like picturesque home life you dream of raising your child in. And I feel like you're the master creator, and now's the time for you to really start creating and thinking of the life you want to have create for your child. And no pressure. I'm just kidding. I'm just like so in awe of anyone who has children. I'm just like, it's incredible. I worked with kids for 12 years, and they're just such a blessing. They bring so much love and joy into your life, and it's going to be a very beautiful chapter for you, I'm seeing, with this birth. But overall, this is where you're at, and I'm seeing like what's basically needed here for you is to really mood board and visualize and dream and delegate what you want to have happen. And it's no pressure. Have fun with it. You're supposed to really get into the feeling and into the emotion of it. So really, you know, pour yourself a nice little tea and pamper yourself, and you know, start making mood boards. And some people like to clip stuff out from catalogs and paste it onto a piece of paper, or like a mood board, like in The Secret or whatever. Some people, like me, just like to use Pinterest, and I like to like do my little watercolor word thing. I don't even know. But maybe you'll find your own method. Maybe you'll paint something, or you'll draw pictures of what you want, or you'll find some photos that represent it. But that's basically like a huge tip for you to move forward right now at this time, and have fun and enjoy this time creating this home you want for yourself. So next, what I'm seeing for you is what energy is leaving your situation. And you had to have boundaries. This is really cute. This is like Mama Bear. And I'm seeing that you really had to have boundaries with a lot of people in your life when it came to this pregnancy, because all of a sudden you only had this energy for yourself. And I'm seeing like you're very sensitive right now, which is super cute and totally expected when you're pregnant. It says, you are becoming increasingly sensitive. Avoid harsh relationships, environments, situations, and chemicals. They're just trying to remind you to like really protect this birth. I also see like right now you're very receptive and very open, like because there's this energy like flowing through you. And this is like a really pivotal point in your life. And this is the energy that's leaving, so I feel like you're not going to be as sensitive. You know, even though you're heading towards the end of the pregnancy and it's like a more difficult time to, you know, exert yourself, I feel like in a weird way you're going to be given a lot of energy, like a lot of creative energy. So, you know, all the time you're spending resting, you can use it, you can use all the time in your third eye. So it's like your third eye is going to be very active, you're going to be very creative. And you know what? This is a selenite wand, and you can get one of these. It's like they're not expensive at all, and you can just like wave it in circles slowly around like this. And I'm clearing right now anyone who happens to be watching this, because I had the intuition to set this to public for anyone else who's going through a pregnancy or a metaphorical pregnancy and looking to move homes right now. So many of us are. But yeah, just wave it around like that. I'm sure you're already feeling it. Because this stuff is like powerful. Wave it around in front of your third eye and like the space in between like your eyebrows. And it'll help like clear that area for you. And you can just hold it if you're feeling stressed out. Like it's such a huge, like, sometimes I feel like I just need like a really big crystal, like, that's why I got like my big rocks. I just like clutch them. So that's something else for you. Like maybe find some big crystals or bigger rocks, because you're gonna need like, and like maybe just go for something really simple because of the pregnancy. You want to just, you know, always, that's why like selenite is something to, and maybe find a rock out in nature that you're drawn to. And that way you just know where it's coming from. It's not toxic and whatnot. But yes, just clutch it. It really helps. I swear, like, this helps so much. It's like helping me right now. And I feel like you need to get grounded, and like this is part of it. Going barefoot on the earth helps too. So these are a lot of tips that are coming through for you. It's because I feel such a huge connection with mothers and with infants. Like, I worked with infants and with moms for 12 years. And so, like, anytime someone's pregnant, or, like, I just know a lot about babies and pregnancy, and I can't wait to one day be a mom. We're moving on now to what energy is coming into your life. And for some reason, it's like I only pulled 2 cards. Like, all these cards came out. And I'm just like, come on, you guys. Because this card is the kind of like trickery, like kind of like, haha, it's a secret card. It talks about moving, though. This is the card it only means two things. Usually when I pull this card, it means like something kind of funny and like something synchronistic is going to happen. So it's funny that I'm pulling this card with you because you've been seeing all these signs, you've been seeing all these number synchronicities, and getting all these messages. And then the fox has to do with movement and traveling and usually moving homes. And so I guess it's just a message to you not to worry about what's coming. They're saying you and your loved ones are safe and protected. Maybe you're just wondering if everything's gonna like work out smoothly because you don't want to have some type of stress or some type of drama in the middle of your pregnancy, and you're wondering like, when should I move and how should I do this, etc. So they're just saying like it's all gonna work out, and you're gonna know the right time. And for now, like, just focus on one step at a time and like focus on your mood boarding. And you'll be so surprised. Oh my gosh, when I was looking for my loft in LA, I really wanted like red brick because a lot of them have like different types of walls and white brick, and I was like, I want like old like red brick. And I ended up finding a red brick place, and it looked just exactly how I pinned it on Pinterest. And it was really cool how it all worked out. And it was like the last place I went to, and I like every other place I saw was like horrible, and somehow like I got the place. But what I'm seeing is that it's gonna be something like that for you. Like, you're gonna be thinking of ideas of like all the little details of what you want, like what kind of what countertops you like, and like what the floors are gonna be like, and it doesn't matter, like, dream big, because sometimes what happens is you start doubting, because like, oh, am I going to be able to afford this place, or am I going to be able to get the right neighborhood, or am I going to be able to just get all the repairs or everything done at the right time in the way I want, or whatever. And like, I'm getting messages for you just not to worry, and like, don't set any limitations, and like to just have fun and like daydream and like a little kid, you know, just fantasize about it. And then allow the universe to surprise you. And when you find the place, you'll just know it. You'll know that's the place. And like, there's already a place out there for you that's like been prepared for you, which I think is beautiful. Sometimes I forget that, and I just like, I'm flowing through life and I'm like all worried about stuff, and then I'm like, wait, I think that, yeah, maybe there's actually things that are meant to be in your life. Maybe like, I look back now at my whole life at like all these little special things I got, despite whatever my circumstances were at the time. Like, I feel like the universe just knows me. Like, it knows us, it knows our hearts. Like, it's gonna bring to you what you love, but you just gotta get out of your own way and have faith here. And they're saying to let go of all the worries around this move, and that like, you're worthy and you can have what you desire here in this area, and you deserve to be in a nice, beautiful, comfortable home that will support you and your family, and you know, not to feel like weird about having to do this move. Sometimes when you're moving up in life, you kind of feel guilty, you know, like, and there's other people around you who maybe aren't, or like you just like worry about people that are less fortunate or whatever. But they're like saying, don't have any guilt, like, you like, trust in like this beautiful bounty of abundance that's in your life, and like, use it well to like support you and your family, is like a message that I'm getting. And to bless yourself and to also bless others. So let's move on. Okay. Oh my gosh. So this is the numbers you've been seeing, 888 and 333. Oh my gosh, I'm freaking out. I'm getting chills. Oh my gosh. Okay. So your kid, this just child that you're having, I feel like is your twin flame, or is like your soulmate, or like whatever, because like your twin flame soulmate doesn't always have to be like a romantic partner. That's something that people forget. But it's like a huge part of you is coming down into the 3D, and so it's this huge transition in your life. So these numbers are like it's like your child trying to communicate with you, or like the collective consciousness, or God, or whatever. Infinite consciousness, whatever you want to call it, Jesus, whatever, like, that's what it basically is communicating with you. And 888, that's a number of like infinity. That's a number of purpose. It's a number of personal power. It's a number of magic. It's a number of manifestation. It's a number of abundance. It's a number of things like working out for you and divine right timing. It's a number of patience and diligence. It's a number of like infinite flow, infinite supply. And I think it's just a message, like you're getting really blessed right now. Like you're about to be blessed. And so like that's a confusing time. I have people hitting me up for readings all the time because like when you're about to get blessed, when your socks are about to be blessed off, it's confusing because like the energy starts to culminate and you start feeling like something's gonna happen, and it can almost be like that shoe drop feeling. And so you feel like the other shoe's gonna drop, but you know, there's gonna be a couple bumps in the road, maybe a couple of little obstacles I see in this path with you in this pregnancy and finding this new home. Like it's gonna be hard work, but I don't see anything catastrophic, and I just keep seeing the sun, and like they don't want you to worry, and you're just going to be very blessed. And I think that's what these numbers are about. And 333 is like your guides trying to communicate with you, and I feel like 333 is really like a number like you need to meditate. That's what it means for me, at least. And so check out some meditations. I bet they have meditations for like pregnancy, or meditations for if you're considering moving. Like they have all of these special meditations now, because this like whole spiritual community, meditation, healing, etc. is just growing so much with the advancement with social media and the internet and whatnot. And I just feel like so many people out there are in need of healing. I mean, it's been kind of an intense time on the planet, hasn't it? Things are kind of culminating, so I feel like it's a lot easier to be able to reach out and connect and find these types of meditations, find more specific healing. There's a lot of free information out there. You can also contact certain healers and people who will guide you through meditations, and if you want someone to do that, let me know, because I know someone who's legit. I actually purchase meditations from her. She is legit. But I see just like these numbers. What you're supposed to do is have faith and trust and feel love. Like that's all it is like the universe like just wants to show you love. And it's also just like a sign. It's a sign that this child that's coming in is very, very special, very gifted, and like it's excited to be here and it can't wait, you know? And it's a part of you, and like when you see this baby, you're gonna recognize it. You're gonna see its eyes and you're gonna recognize it, like you know its soul. And oh my gosh, it's so beautiful. I'm gonna cry. I love babies. Okay, anyways, let's go ahead and move on to your dream. About you had a dream where you won a car, and so I'm just like, what do these signs mean? You got the sun. You need to Google the sun in traditional tarot. And you know what? I'm just going to read this book to you. I'm doing this whole reading to tell you that you, like, things are awesome. That's what I'm going to name your reading. Things are awesome. I need to write that down. Okay, so what I'm doing is I'm turning to this card in the book. There's this message coming out that says, there's no need to hurry or force things to happen. Everything is occurring in perfect timing. This says, viewed as if, oh, hang on. I'm going to read you this part and spare you all this. A powerful symbol of light and fertility, the sun of life heralds a season blessed with joyous enlightenment, robust health, and emotional harmony. As the glorious rays of cleansing sunlight spill into the shadows of your heart and life, so the warmth reaches into your very bones and energizes your spirit. It's time to let the inner sun at the core of your being shine for all to see, bringing warmth, light, and harmony to others, and by doing so to connect with the consciousness of the universal mind. The sun of life also beckons you to see beyond the noise and clatter of human reality, and become aware of the vastness and generosity of the cosmic soul. So it's basically like this creative fire. Like you want a car, and I see that as a car symbolizes movement. It symbolizes probably the move too, but it's like an energy I see. Like like movement, energy, passion, and it's like you want a prize, basically, and this prize is like you're being gifted this creative energy. You're being gifted, even though you're having to rest a lot, you're being gifted this creative force, this fire, and also you're being gifted this beautiful child that's also very gifted. So I see this as like a good, like a positive sign. There's really not a lot that's being required of you at this time, other than for you to enjoy your life. And I'm sure there's certain stress factors in your life, like there is in everyone's life, but especially right now, they're wanting you to just relax, be in the moment, and enjoy your life, because truly it's a beautiful time, and they want you to enjoy this pregnancy. Next, we're going to go ahead and just look into the signs in general and see what they mean, which we've kind of already done, but let's just do this anyways. You're receiving healing, so you're receiving healing in dream time. They're wanting you to take a leap of faith with this move. I think this move is really, really just going to help you. The pregnancy and the move, all of it is just, it's more like symbolic of this new leap of faith you're taking in your life to move forward with your business. You're bringing in all of this new energy. You're being transformed. And so they're saying take a risk and put your heart's true desire into action. They're saying you're holding yourself back. First you take action and then the money comes. First you take action and then the support comes. And then the extra time comes. The right people come into the picture. And so you're being called to take a leap of faith and to just take action and move forward. This says you're supplied for today and your tomorrows. So if there's any worries about that, they're just wanting you to know that they're taking care of everything. They're saying surrender your will. Like you have, of course you're supposed to be taking creative control here with how you want this all to come together, but you're holding yourself back with your business. I think specifically with your business, because they're saying you should handle and approach your business in the same way that you're going to handle and approach this home and this move. Maybe go back to the drawing board and daydream and visualize, and maybe you should start with your home and just kind of take a break with the business for a little bit. Start with something fun that like lifts your energy and your spirits. You're very much in a start delegating mood because of all this energy that's coming in, and maybe the dream is what ushered this energy in. Maybe that very dream, that very night was like ushering this energy in. And so they're saying start with the home stuff and then move on to focusing more attention on developing work. And they're saying you're going to have to let go of some ideas that you had for your business, but new ones are going to come, and like to trust yourself and trust your gut on that. So next we're going to go ahead and like, I'm just laughing because I kind of peeked ahead. Basically, you're just feeling, and you were so right that there's happy changes that are coming. I mean, we definitely confirm that here, but you're just wondering, like, what's going on with this? And they're saying before you embark on all of this work, because this does seem like a lot of work, like you have a lot of work just taking care of yourself right now, but also with all this planning you're going to be doing. So they're like, first, just make sure you align yourself. Take some quiet time alone to rest, meditate, and contemplate. And they want you to stay focused on the fact that you're just getting started. So have patience with yourself in the process and don't give up, which is your overall energy. And you got the green man. It's very creative. So let's just grab one more card for you from my personal deck to end this. This reading was so fun. You seriously have nothing to worry about. Let's see what the last piece of advice is for you. Something wants to come. I can feel it. Here. I never pull this card for anyone. You're the first person who's gotten this card. Cocker Spaniel. Here we go. This says, when we nurture a playful attitude, learning and discovery becomes fun. Even hard work can fly by. So yeah, you got a lot of hard work to do. They're saying, like, allow your inner child to come out at this time. Like, get connected with the baby in your womb by, like, nurturing your inner child and, like, daydreaming and fantasizing and, like, playing. And I feel like you're gonna have fun thinking of all, like, you just get to plan the awesome next new phase of your life. I mean, that's what this is all about. So have fun with that. Alright, thanks again for hitting me up for this. Anyone else who watched this, let me know if this resonated with you. I'd be really interested to hear. I love reading all of your comments and messages and everything, so thank you guys. And hit me up if you want a personal reading. I actually have openings for this week, for tomorrow, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. I mean, basically I have a couple openings. I could get you your personal reading pretty soon this week. So yeah, hit me up. Peace out.